fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
It is about time we press on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Methinks we could move this boulder, if we work together. Shall we set it rolling? Danger might lurk anywhere, where every shadow can line the sea. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I'll go and open the chest. If it is as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around. Nothing else for it, I suppose. Shall we report our results? With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Would you mind coming over here?
Come to think of it, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. A curative ought to do the trick. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. I quite agree.
I knew the village would be in a bad way. but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking out bones. What to make of this?
What am I supposed to do?
I see which way the wind's blowing.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. Right you are.
Wares of every ilk. Tranquil places such as this.
I've heard some interesting tidings.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah! I see you have a great sword with you. A fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Outstanding! A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen. Our efforts have been rewarded. This might contain useful information. Shall we take a closer look?
I find any turncoats.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Time to be heading home.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Gather round, gather round!
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Good day, sir.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale enter... That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear? 'Tis uncommon for a... Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well,
Aye. If you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then. Take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Plenty of
It is my duty to find them.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Some might find it tedious.
Just nodded off for a moment there.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melve. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
What to make of this?